Yeah, I don't think that fills us with very much excitement. Neither does the Corki, but it never has.
Corki into Jace is going to be a very volatile matchup as well. I'd almost rather see Zeka's Aurelia here, but it will be the Corki to be locked in. And
still a flex, a flex, theoretically.
That's true, that is true. You're very right about that, and the Kai'Sa kind of leans towards potentially being in the bottom lane. They want to lock that one up right away. Unlike esports in that bottom lane, you are not necessarily just going to get bullied by the Elise, and you can swap away from it and try to put the pressure onto Rich's Cassante. And Sponge is going to get his tried and true Sejuani out for that final pick here. With a lot of synergy in this draft, you can cocoon.
So scary. The problem is they also have a lot of dive setup. So level 1 for Rich, and there are 4 people in this top lane. Zeus is going to hop taxi his way over. That is going to be first blood. Over to Peanut as easy as you like, and it's even Delight that tanks up the turret, and therefore he can happily go back to flash forward as Zeka unable to get the solo kill onto Yukal. I don't know what happened there, but that does not look good as, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh Rich, oh
He's
no.
1 minion away from level 2.
Oh dear, the Turtle Fort brings him in, but he had to sit and wait while it was coming through for so long as, okay, Andil's gonna come on over as somehow Peanut survives for an extra shot. Still, Rich has survived the initial onslaught as they wait for this tower to reset once more. The boulder comes down.
Oh, it's a disaster!
There goes Delight. Viper not quite dead, but close. And I said, oh no. What I meant was, oh Rich, nicely done.
I mean, I was watching that first dive and I was like, damn, he's 1 minion away from level 2. Viper in trouble.
Yeah, he's dead. And that's Rich getting another one as well.
You know, we don't have the XP bar up, but he's so close to hitting level 2. He's like, I want that minion. Meanwhile, Zeus is in trouble.
Oh god. Okay, so and now also here in the mid lane, Yukal, he is dead. So there we go. HLE getting 1 on the board, baby.
Even more.
And, oh god, okay, so Zeus is level 2, like you were talking about before. They are just going to look to try and cocoon him. They get the flash out. Andil's going to tank up the turret a couple of times,
but that is about it.
Oh god, I think Delight might be dead. The cocoon is going to connect, and Andil is just having the greatest time. Look at that, he's got Sork shoes already.
And this Kai'Sa is also significantly accelerated.
Yeah, Rich also looking for a bit of an angle onto Viper here, whose frost shot will be able to keep him at bay momentarily. You can see Rich just playing up in the lane, knows that Andil's coming. There's the repel to close the gap, gets the flash out. Cocoon has to be cleansed. No more summoner spells left for Viper here as Delight moves in, but I don't think they're going to be too scared of a level 3. Yep, should be able to take this one down. There we go, turns, but the Cocoon is going to connect. Delight is going to die for it as the Permafrost comes in, and down he goes, 4-0-1! My god, this Elise is so scary. No, they're not poisonous or anything. You'd be fine.
Oh, okay, but they're very scary. Oh, this is even, like, we didn't really see the beginning of this.
Oh, great interruption from Sponge, actually.
Yeah, but he just used his TP there to pass away.
Yeah.
All right, now this is like, okay, maybe we can steal this away. Oh wait, no, we can get more than that, and then end up getting a kill here on the Delight. Zeus is once again in trouble. He has Mega though.
Yep, and the wallop is going to go wide, but Teddy that's an anger arrow, is what it feels like to me. But Peanut's coming down. Not going to be able to connect that though, because Andil able to go up into the sky. Still, that is shutdown goal going over to Peanut. Flash out from Teddy to avoid the spear as Rich comes in. 1v3, but Delight is extraordinarily close to dead. Does get the stun. Rich looking to be able to flash away, and he will be able to do so.
You're not going to be, as a, you know, not really an engaged jungler at any... Okay, Zeka?
Yep, Zeka is just going to get pushed into Andil. Does do a lot of damage with the Valkyrie, actually, as the Cocoon goes wide.
Well played.
Yeah, nicely done.
Here, but gets over on the other
teleport,
side.
Actually, as Viper is dead, guys. Doesn't have his flash. Does manage to cleanse, but he's still dead. That is some grub's going to be taken here by DRX. They nail down the first one. Should be able to grab 2. Let's see whether HLE can even the score as far as that is concerned. But instead, they're going for a fight. Sponge down incredibly low, but Yukal diving in. And he's super tanky, to be perfectly honest. The Shock Blast, the tiny one, is able to wipe out this Pantheon as now Viper free hitting To the skies goes UCal. Let's see whether Viper can actually land this. Oh man, that volley was so high value as Andil is able to get the kill back.
In that final moment as well. Zeus!
Oh god, okay, that is going to be some plasma proc, but Teddy's able to cleanse out from Delight, but the arrow's still going to connect onto Andil here. Peanut dashing forward, but Teddy, killer instinct into the backline, executes the Pantheon, but sacrifices himself for it, and I feel like killing a cannon's probably more valuable than killing Delight at this point.
Elsewhere, especially because it's a Nidalee composition. If Rich dodges even a few of these...
Oh, the arrow going to connect. Oh. That's off to the dash. That is bad news, Bears. He's going to get taken down, quite literally. Because that's
and they have so much control over that top side. They don't get the turret, actually.
Oh, God. Okay, Glacial Prison goes down, and so will Delight, because he doesn't have a health bar still. Sponge tanking up that turret. Winter's Wrath avoided beautifully there by Viper, but now Andil and UCal looking to try and take him down. That Rocket Belt doing some work there, but I want to say as well that Peanut's having a pretty good game on this Nidalee so far as the arrow once again. Oh, it sails by the spider and hits the boar. Andil's still going to die though as Zeka locks that one down with a Frost Bomb. And Sponge unable to avenge, which has been fall behind and then find a way back in. This is get ahead and then not find a way to do anything in the mid game. That's really working out as now Teddy and Viper are fighting. Teddy's going to win this one. He's able to take down his opposite number. And as I say it, DRX look to right the ship. We see a replay of how that one actually started. As here we start with Andil getting tagged almost by the arrow.
Still, of course, he's just going to get focused down, but gets a flash for his trouble, forcing the Pantheon to flash there. And they buy a bunch of time here, zone out, Rich comes over, right? UCal's in position.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is just a Void Seeker here. Okay, so this, Viper is completely adjudicated. This is just a good play from Teddy, expecting him to rotate over as
true.
And so he's going to be doing a lot of damage. Hold up, Viper!
Yeah, going to immediately cleanse, but still gets hit by the Cocoon. A little bit of return damage. So, yeah, these are very threatening as they dive onto Sponge. Great Arctic Assault, but Viper is going to tag Andil. A few arrows do come in, but UCal has found the Ash, and he's in the blender and will be just decimated. Zeka teleported in, but I don't know whether he really wanted to as these health bars are going lower, but I don't think that they can actually re-engage as Delight. Yeah, he's going to try and protect himself, but he gets stunned, and oh god, the damage from Teddy.
This is, see if he can turn it around here. Zeus has Mega.
Yeah, Zeus not going to be too worried about what DRX is going to be able to do here as Sponge moves in and wants to immediately move out. Oh, the Arctic Assault missed synergy there alongside the Cocoon, forcing that one to miss. The Dragon is going to go to Peanut, and Zeus wanting to kill Rich, slows him down with a big old rock. And Viper going to get tagged, yep. Health bar completely invisible here as they're looking to rotate over. Yeah, Otacon's going to be taken, and then you're going to be here. You do not want to be here, DRX. As what goes up must come down, and then goes even further down. That is
really problematic for them. I mean, Zeus, 5-0-2, 3 items.
Oh, easy on the trigger finger there, but unfortunately, Andil is still going to pop like a balloon.
There's a bit of a Gnar on a flank situation, but he does have his withdrawal, so I don't think he cares.
Yeah, this is the thing. So DRX are going to move over. Delight gets healed up, actually, from Peanut for most of his health bar, and Sponge, he doesn't have that option. He just dies. Baron is going to go over to HLE as well. And it's like HLE just decided they wanted to win in the last few minutes. Rich going to get thrown back into the wall. He'd almost escaped.
Moment on Dragon.
And it's nutty to me because it feels like HLE are making Pantheon Nidalee look like a late game viable like compositional choice.
Well, I was going to say the cool thing about the Pantheon too, when we were talking about the early game, you know, yeah, the Nidalee doesn't have great synergy with the solo laners here, Gnar and Corki, but if Pantheon shows up, he just makes the spear hit. That's well to play around like I was talking about.
Oh no. That time the repel didn't land. Oh god. Okay.
Like I said, it's a post 20-minute objective. You get one Andil free.
And unfortunately, that results in none of them really going out. Cocoon going to connect here as the Mega Knot should actually come through. It's just whether or not that does anything. He hops into the enemy base.
That is premedicated on maintaining control, which they lost significantly. Is Zeus?
Well, Teddy, he looks good gold. That is true, as he flashes and kills him. So that's a lot of cooldowns. However, the results once again say that things are good. Rich is also dead. So
that's your only hope at this point. Looking for a second inhibitor, though, is HLE.
Yeah, I think they're going to get it. Going to tag Sponge, but he was able to buffer the Arctic Assault, and the inhibitor will go down. So that is 2. Next one could be taken here unless they move over to the Baron in 30 seconds time to take that one down instead. Yukao possibly overextended, and by possibly I mean very overextended. The flash forward from Delight. Yukao's relatively tanky, and Zeka may go down as well, but not before killing him. As, oh god, the spear just one-shots onto Andil, and now Peanut is just dancing around the fight, able to take them all down. Rich still going all out though, and is able to execute both of the damage dealers. Zeus just wasn't there, and also probably wasn't needed. Delight likely to die, but instead he gets healed up by Peanut and manages to help take down the Cassante. Peanut's in Italy, man. He's really having a day out on this champion. The Nexus will now go down. This was a weird, wonderful, wacky game, but in the end, it's HLE walking away with the W.
Yeah, I think we might be taking a closer look at some of those average kills per game stats for play-ins after today. The number has been